through scientific spirituality. My name is Immensity West. If this is your first time on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions. Today, we have a lot of things to talk about, and I'll be talking about how to identify women that are demonic, evil women. Women we get witchcraft, we carry follow come witchcraft, worthless women, useless women. I'll be talking about this thing. This is not to generalize, but to identify some negative people that are classifying themselves as women in our society. I need to say this today. Some people have said this, talk about this in other places, but they did not actually go deep into the issue. They did not approach the issue from a pure spiritual or scientific perspective. That is why I want to add my own 2 cents or 10 cents to the issue. This is a very issue, and it is serious. Today, while I be like bicycle, we not get break. I go talk many things, we go let many people verse, but anybody we want verse, make it take here, take go knock war there everywhere. I want bring this matter of our women, our African women, i.e. Nigerian women, to the forefront today. Many of them need to try. They need to try. I don't come the country back. I don't start to see nonsense. I don't start to tire again. Some of the reasons that led me to run away, to be traveling to other countries in the time past, now because of some of the characters that they see that some of our women portrays. Now it let me to travel, they go outside. I want to talk about this issue today because some people need to get sense. They say a problem shared is half solved. And now, 2 hands, now you take the wash each other so that your hand will clean. So we need to talk about some strong issues. I want to talk about Nigerian women in particular. I am from Nigeria. I could put other women aside, but I don't say they join. Make it not be like, say, I come online, come they run other country women. So they say charity begins at home. So naturally, I will start with the home people, which is my Nigeria women. Many of you now need to try. I have identified some factors that you need to look out for when you want to date a Nigerian woman, when you want to have them for a relationship. You will see some particular, how will I call it, profile, or you will see some characteristics. They have already clarified. The good thing is that it is easy to identify. Most of these women have already classified themselves to show you how useless or how worthless they are. They think that what they are presenting to the general public is something of value. But if we look into their classification, it has no value. When you come to Nigeria, for instance, let's say you want to date, you come on profile like Tinder or Badoo or whatever, they are in all dating profiles. You will see some women that will be saying that I am a God-fearing woman. A God-fearing woman. I love Jesus. I go to church all the time. I am good. I have good moral value. What are they trying to tell you? They are trying to tell you that they are a good believer, that they are 100% Christian. They will only follow what is written in their slave manual, and that they will be 100% loyal to you as their husband because they follow what is written in the Bible and they believe what is written in the Bible and they are going to abide by that. But when you look at this thing now, what we find is that this woman is have lost their reasoning faculty. This woman that claims she's a God-fearing woman is actually a totally stupid, myopic, backward, wicked, loquacious, malignant entity in disguise. This sort of women, they are caricatures of a woman. These are the kind of woman that we claim that she was raised in a godly home. She is almost a virgin. Some of them even claim they are virgins. They are almost a virgin, but something happened, then one finger entered the place. If not, the other thing never entered the place. That's what they will claim. That they are always found in church, singing, sweeping, clapping, doing usher work, doing the things of God. This is the only value they offer you. Religion. That if you marry them, you will be close to God because they are already next to God, or they are already next to their papa and mama in the church. So they are bringing you closer to God, that if you marry them, your chances of going to that oblivious heaven is higher. And they are going to make sure that all your children become slaves to the religion. All your children are brainless. All your children are abused by this religion. All your children will lack total self-reasoning if you marry them. This is what these women offer. If you meet any kind of woman that tell you that they are God-fearing, the only thing, the only value that they have is to make you and your children that we have for you moronic Christians. This woman is a demon from the pit of hell. This woman is a very stupid woman. This woman will end up making you very, very miserable. This woman will make you die before your time. And this woman will bring curses upon your bloodline. So any woman that you see like this, you should run from them. Because these people, first of all, they cannot think well. This is what is affecting so many men today in Nigeria, where they say they want to marry God-fearing woman. Most times, it's either the woman is a spiritual illiterate or the woman is a weary. What we mean by weary? Now, woman, we don't waka, we don't sleep with all kind of men, we don't do all kind of things. When people say lie, don't tire them, they don't cast, they don't quango, they have lost value. They will not find one church, or they will not go in a new town where nobody knows them. They will not find one church. They will not start pretending to be good people, sweeping church, cleaning church, trying to get close to the pastor, claiming that they have changed, hiding their pasts. Then when you meet this kind of one inside the church, you say, oh, this sister is very good, she's very kind, she's always praying, she's this and that. You don't know that the woman have committed over 50 abortions. She don't pull belly tire. And yet they claim, say, she's holier than thou. By the time you marry this kind of one, put for house, you now go take 10 years, the first 5 to 10 years now to find Peking. She's not getting pregnant. Then we say you should keep trying, Sometimes she feel not even get womb again. So 5 years of your life, or 10 years, or we will try for 15 years, they will keep deceiving you, petting you. God's time is the best. She will not get pregnant because she have damaged that part of her body due to the kind of living that she has been living. So you have to be careful of God-fearing woman, a woman that is pretending to be good. Most of them are hypocrites. For a spiritually conscious person, most of us that are practicing African spirituality, we don't even talk to this kind of people. We don't even talk to them. But some of our borderline people that are half leg here, one leg in African spirituality, one leg in church, they don't know who they talk through, so they want to maintain both sides. They want to benefit from both sides. They don't want to commit. Those tabulas, now them they fall into the trap of this kind of God-fearing women. They still believe in a supreme pervert. They still fear hellfire. They still want to make heaven. At the same time, they want to deal with the devil. They want to come to African spirituality to see what they can get to advance their own empire or interest upon this earth. Now them they fall for this kind of God-fearing women that are actually caricatures of women. For me, quite naturally, any woman that cannot reason straight, that are still tied in religion, I don't consider them for dating. I don't consider them for anything. I always see them as chatels, as worthless human beings. Although I don't say it to them, but I look them in the face. I don't take them seriously. For you to call yourself an adult especially after you graduate from university, you are above 30 years. You see they believe in this garbage to be the sole truth for this modern day, even with all what you are seeing with your eyes. This kind of people, it's either you are a very, very wicked human being or you are a very, very stupid human being. A lot of time, what you will discover in Nigeria is that these are our winches, evil people. What they do is that they use Christianity and religion to cover their witchcraft. You always see them going to church, carrying the biggest Bible, trying to pretend to be good to everybody. But the kind of abomination and the evil they practice is worse that you cannot even imagine it. You cannot. A lot of women in Nigeria, do you know why they love church so much? Let me tell you the truth. A lot of them love church and they go to church all the time because church is an excuse for them to shit on their husbands. We have caught many of them now. I will open many stories today. There was one of my friend's father's wife, his second wife. This woman was cheating on the man for many years. You know, I cheat on the man. Early morning mass. She's a Catholic. She go to mass about 3 times a week in the morning, 6 to 7. She cleans the house. She do her duties as a wife. She don't go out. She is very, very clean. She don't drink. She don't say bad things. But she does not joke with her early morning mass and anytime they are doing anything in church. That time is the time she meets with her boyfriends and clients. You will never ever suspect her. 6 a.m. Night she don't go hotel. She don't fuck, come back. Before 7 o'clock, you don't clean her. She don't go to husband's house, go cook food for her. You're not going to know. A lot of them, we always go to all nights. Many husbands have tired. Okay, my wife is a prayerful person. She cooks, she cleans, she waits for me. But she only tells me that don't interfere with my prayers and my church activities. Now that's the mistake there. The church activities, when she go to all nights, she will branch from the all night and go to sleep and sleep with other men. And then come out and say she has prayed for you. A lot of Nigerian women, this is a fine excuse for them to cheat. Church activities. What I am telling you today, now real life story. If you have a wife that is very, very churchy, you need to put tracker on their phones. Track their phones, put this phone app, track their movements. If they go to church, know whether that they actually go to church. Find a way to spy on them. They are your person. They are working for you. Follow their footsteps. Many of these women that go to churches in Nigeria, they use it as a fine excuse to cheat. They can cheat anytime on you. If na morning mass, na afternoon mass, na night mass. You go to say that they go church, they go pray. Na lie, they don't go do something come. Okay? And the way they do come, so it not go favor you. So that's why they love church. So when you see all these girls, they are expert at this, saying they're always going to church, this and that, and you are providing everything for them, and they have nothing they are providing for you. And these prayers, you don't need them, but they want to involve you for this nonsense. Just know, saying that church, now they go their crew, kere, waka. I don't tell you finish, this na expo. As a husband as you are, if you don't tire for this kind of matter, find a way to do your PI, follow the woman movement, check how she dey go that church. You go find out say not be only church she dey go. Many other things join. Okay? This thing will save you a lot of issues. For those of us that have gotten married to this kind of people by accident and now we are conscious, and you find your wife or your husband always going to church, not be only church that they go. I don't see why some adults will love church so much. You already know what is inside the Bible. They are so-called 10 commandments. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. Why do you still need to be reminded of these simple things again and again and again? Are you a fool? Are you a rock? You not get sense? They're not born you well. The same thing again and again and again, 3 times a week. They give you something short for that church. Now lie, then they go to church. From there they go fuck. Come, they don't go fuck. Come, take 1 or 2. Come as because they look you. I'm mumu. So many of Nigerian women, they use church for cheating on their husbands. And many of these useless, worthless women that have nothing to offer you except religion, Your children will suffer very much because the torture, they are going to expose your children to what kind of child abuse, sexual abuse, psychological abuse that religions offers, telling children that they will burn forever if they don't start praying to this phantom. What kind of nonsense is that for this modern day? Telling women that they are born in sin, that they are the originators of sin. What sort of nonsense is all this? Telling people to pray to a white man. Prayers make children not to think properly. That's why we have so many adults that are incapable of critical thinking. Instead of teaching your children how to solve practical problems, you are teaching them how to pray. When they see problem, instead of them to tackle the problem and bring workable solutions, they are on their knees praying. Who does that? Who does that? Only people that have doomed themselves to destruction that do that. No wonder Africa is backward today. That we have so many adults that are stupid, that cannot think properly for themselves, that cannot even feed themselves, that cannot even find work for themselves. Yesterday, I was talking with some people that are talking that there's no job. If there's no job, think of how to create job for yourself. Must somebody give you job before you will survive? Are you an handicap? You be crippled. You not get hand and leg. What did they worry you? Now religion. So when you see this kind of people with their profile telling you they are God-fearing, it means they have nothing to offer. They have no value. If you tell me that I am a tailor, or I am a mechanic, or I do this, I do that, something practical that you can actually work on, it has more value to say that you are God-fearing. It means you are worthless. So if you remove this religion, you are nothing, you are a dust. Okay, you are a maggot, a lies. So you want to come into my life to come and suck me dry, me that is actually producing and creating stuff. I am 100 times better than you. A lot of men make these mistakes by bringing these lies into their life. These vampires can't destroy. The next they will tell you, say you need to try. They will start comparing you with their pastor that is a 419. When they work, when you get church, your church does not produce anything. Only taking from morning to night. Another vampire. So identify these women. They have no value. They have nothing to offer. They are almost totally worthless. In fact, apart from sex, they are worthless. That is just the truth. But we'll talk at the way it be. So you need to know how to manage this kind of women. And if you are dating this kind of women, or you don't marry the put for house, go and do paternity tests for all your children. You get why? Nigeria is the country that have the second highest case of infidelity after Jamaica. And these are two religious countries. In fact, Christian women cheat more in the world than any other kind of women. Because the religion are lie, now religion of hypocrisy, and truth not in their mouths. There's no single truth in their mouth of these people that they lie, tire, I know them well. From morning to night, they live a fake life, they live a lie. So if you have these so-called Christian women with their leg, they come out for church, go do paternity tests for all your children, because some of them will be pastor own, some of them will be altar boy own. Some of those children, you go surprise it not be you get them. You just they train other people, children for your ass. You just they train strangers for your house. But many men, once again, they not go get sense. All these things go happen under their nose. Their own are to go they play bet Nigeria, they go drink beer, watch Nollywood. Now waiting they did their mind be that. Another kind of women where you go watch out for again. Now these women where they wear cap wig. This kind of women are women will not get head at all. They be like women where they serve juju, where they do sacrifice. Nothing they put their hand will work, nothing good will ever come to them. Look, as a spiritualist, make I just tell you this truth. Not be everybody the same. There are some human beings that we have different realms, different spiritual inclination, different purpose in life. All humans are not the same spiritually. Although we have the same skin, almost the same flesh, but our content is not the same. Everybody have where they come from. So don't think everybody is like you. Okay? Yes, so Nata, paternity test should be standard for every family, especially when you are dealing with these so-called God-fearing women. The damage these women have done, I see them. It's too much. I dey see am, truth no dey their mouth. Now the night fork pass. The fork pass me and you when they go church. So if you know say you don't mistake marry any of those things, you get some kind scallywag, they run up and down, they not resemble you. Go do paternity test now. Make you know your level, because it's better to cry now than cry later, or laugh now or cry later. It's better, or except in a bastard now they say you can't raise you. You get why. So these women where they wear cap wig, you get one way that they wear for head. Once they wear her finish, they don't turn to willy. Una know una self. If you date woman, you see say she get hair, then when she reach your house, she remove the helmets within 2 minutes. Just know say you don't enter one chance. Many of these cap wig women, they not get heads at all. Nothing good they come out of these women. These are many women that they live a fake life. They live a life of deceit. They live a life of belle face, hustling. Then they date this. As a spiritual person, you should be careful of this kind of women. This kind of women, they call them one chance for Nigeria, arm robber moto. Once you enter them, they not get anything to offer you until they finish you. And they're not, this now their work. Now their work be this, they be working. They have nothing to bring to you. So no matter how they find rich, they are totally useless. Spiritually, even they are just useless. Even you having sex with this kind of women, you are putting yourself at risk. So once you just see them, say not been waiting, they represent, now they carry, just know, so these are the one chance women. These women, they not get head. Most of these women are then now these Yahoo boys, they used to do rituals. All these kind of useless people. Sarah people, we not get plan for life, we not get future. They just walk out up and down. Now in they call the cap wig. Once you see them like this, just give a chance. Nothing good will come out from them. Nothing good. You cannot do anything with them. They are worth nothing. Okay. Another kind of women you will come across again. These are women that I don't understand how these ones be. These ones they will come like they are good people. They will present themselves in a type of way that maybe they will appear useful. They might have some hand work or leg work. The next thing, they will start to put you under pressure. They want you to buy the best thing. They want you to spend money. They want you to spend big money. When you go out, they will still pushing you. Buy this one, do this, do that, do that, do that. And these people, they have no single 1 naira from their pockets. They are not contributing any single money, no $1, nothing. Coco, they have nothing. They are poor, they are empty. But they want you to be spending big money. When you come across this kind of woman that is not contributing anything financially, but wants you to be spending, thinking that you have a lot of money, telling you to buy expensive things, trying to buy things that are luxuries that are not necessary, just know say this woman not be woman with the day. You cannot plan your life with this kind of person. When you find this kind of women, just know that this one's now another kind of women that, as a spiritual person, these ones will drain your finance, they will drain your health. At the end of the day, they will leave you for somebody else that they think can provide those things for them. I'm not against buying expensive stuff for women. Yes, of course, you can do that. But the woman, the person where they do the expensive thing, does she value it? Is she valuing it? And does she have value? If she have value, she can be able to buy those things. Or this is her standard of living. You know, this is her standard. This is the life she has been living. And she's not struggling to buy those stuff. It's not like women that will go and do road work. Before they will buy iPhone, they will do road work for 2 months. They will do some kind of nasty things. They will suffer. They will go and take loan to buy expensive clothes and expensive hair. They are struggling to meet up to live a fake life. Not those kind of women. When you see those ones, then just run, leave them. Those ones will kill themselves by themselves. No need to waste time. You don't need anything for those ones. When you see say the woman they certain level, she gets this, she has a good job, she actually working for those things, then you can actually spend it for her. Those kind of women will not even bother you for buy one stuff for them because they can get it by themselves. But when you see the one will not get one thing, it come from shackle, from ashes, from poverty, then come they push you to spend your last money to please them. This kind of women, you need to give them a one-way ticket out of your house. They're full Nigeria. These are women that what they do is to watch Big Brother Nigeria from morning till night, to watch the lifestyle of celebrities and dream of meeting a rich man that they are going to use to climb higher in life. That they find people where they want to climb, where they want to meet. They want to marry rich people so that they can use the money to go further, like gold digger. So when you see this kind of ones that are pressuring you to spend too much money on them, and they have nothing to offer, of course, except only pussy. And most times, those kind of women, they are something don't cast. Just not waste time with them, okay? It is better to stay alone than to go and be drinking poison, okay? This kind of people, they are everywhere. I don't see them again. So I have to talk about them. This kind of people, we need to call them out and we need to reject them openly, because one thing I've discovered that they have started taking it as normal, as way of life, that they have right or capacity to be demanding things from men, that men are supposed to spend. Who told you that men are supposed to spend for you? Your papa get house. Which kind of motor your papa they drive? You go see person where they struggle. You say, don't know why you not buy this motor, why you for buy that motor? Which one you don't buy? Which one your papa drive remain? You go to talk all this kind of things. See now women when they not get sense. Oh, if for doing like this, which one you don't do? You don't go appreciate the small thing somebody do for you. You not go appreciate and you go always run down the person. When you have somebody, say call yourself your girlfriend or your boyfriend, always trying to run you down, you need to give a red card, direct red card, instantly, not be yellow card, red card, be there, escort them off the field, pitch. You don't go, you need to come back. Penalty. We need to treat these people like this so that we know that it is not normal, so that they will improve their self, they will change. Okay, they say silence is consent. If we know the talk, some people don't normalize stupidity, they don't regularize nonsense, uselessness. Some people don't regularize all these kind of things. We should not encourage this. We should not tolerate this kind of lifestyle. We certainly should not accept it. Okay? We should not. So this is the thing that I have to say today about this. There are many cases. So there are some, the worst ones that you're going to find. These ones, you will meet them. They will tell you they don't over transport fare to come and see you. Anyone like this will say you not get transport fare, just block them instantly. Meaning that person is totally worthless, or the person is a drug addict, or the person are direct prostitution. They do with that. So for you to say as an adult, you not get transport fare to meet the person where you want to date at the place you're not supposed to meet. Are you homeless? It's a serious, it's a direct red flag. Once you meet this kind of people, not just bother, because when you pay that transport, now you will continue to pay that transport. It's like you just take care of the person every need. From beginning, the person don't start to the shop you, they go. Don't start to the feed on you, they go. So once you see for your caliber, you should avoid this kind of person. As you just talk that nonsense, come, just block them instantly. Okay, we get some sort of shameless people for the country. Shameless. These women, they're not supposed to classify them joint category of women. It's like they don't get home training. They be like waiting the pick for roadside. Once you see this kind of people, run from them. If you start out like this, you're not going to end well. And you're going to see some that they will tell you that you see them, they put picture, but they don't have social media. They cannot come on camera. Why can they not come on camera? They are hiding something. They are hiding who they are. You find out that many of them have wrong shape. Many of them are shaped like arm Weber. Not be waiting you go like. Where you see the way you see the body, say the body don't cast. you don't cast, you don't want go. So they cannot show themselves on camera, but they want you to meet them face to face. And these people will also want you to also pay for their transportation too. So you have to be careful of this kind of people. One thing you need to know is that people that are raised out of struggle, these hustler children or these hustler girls or men, they don't know the meaning of love. They have never experienced love in their life. They don't know what love is. The only thing they know is survival. Okay? So these things that then when you say you bring these people, what they come into your is to feast on you. Anybody they meet, say they meet you, say as a boyfriend or a girlfriend, now to shop you, now using their mind to take what they can take from you. That is all that matters to them. They not come there to come add value. They come there to come steal, to come plunder. So you need to know the different characteristic of people when you go see. So when you meet this kind of people coming to you as love interests, you need to run. You need to know when to close the door. You don't have to be diplomatic. You need to reject them instantly. The earlier, the better. So you're going to meet some of these people. You're going to meet them in Nigeria, and I believe they are in every country as well. I have met this kind of people in every country. But I'm just using Nigeria as an example. These people, they are unconscious women. They are not spiritually conscious. And these people, they don't bring value to your life. They don't bring value to anything. They don't even have value because you cannot even give what you don't have. Okay. So when you see these people as a spiritual person, you need to advise yourself very well. And it will be well with you if you can block them. If you have them as mates and you are passing through stress in the relationship, you are passing through this nagging, this and complaining, this you should do this, you should do that, pushing you, somebody that have nothing, somebody that have not worked for anything in their life. This is the one that will make me angry the most. You will come in contact with some people that have never worked once, they just finished university yesterday. They're going to tell you, won't advise you how to live life. Now this one, they bust my head. Imagine person we never married before, they give advice on how to marry, what to do inside marriage. Somebody that have not made $100,000 in their life once is not telling you how to manage $1 million or $10 million. Do you have experience? Do you have experience? Person will not get any kind of experience in life. You just meet them. The next thing, they just come in, they won't direct your life. Now this one, they bust my head. They don't even know their place. They don't even know that they are supposed to be learning from you. Instead, they want to tell you how to invest, how to carry your money, give them, make them say do one invest. That'll not be 419. Anytime I see this kind of people, I just get angry. I'll just be looking at the person. So many times I keep quiet. I'll just be looking at you as you are ranting, talking your trash. But now we'll be talking, I'll just asking, how much have you made in your life? That you are not advising somebody how to live their life, how to spend their money, how to spend it lavishly, how to be buying things, expensive items, how to be, and most times how to be wasting your money. Oh, you should have buy this. Oh, this is where we're supposed to be eating. Oh, this is where you should be going. All these are things to waste your money. When I see this, I get very, very angry. I'll just be looking at the person. This is the worst one. These people are like thieves, useless people. As spiritual people, you're going to meet a lot of people like this. We should not be hanging out with them. You will also meet some other kind of people again. They will come, you will be thinking of how to help them. They'll be bringing other people for you to help them as well. They'll be adding more problem to you to combat your problem. Person never come up for well. If you think of how you want to carry and come up for well, if they hold another person join. Which kind of nonsense? And you go leave there too, make them fall inside back now. This is bad. When you see somebody, they say, okay, let me just help this girl. Let me just help her make her life better. The next thing they had the mama join. Oh, my mama, they sick. My mama leg pain. They need money. Oh, my brother won't go school. They need something. Once you see that kind of situation, just cut the rope because it will not end. You just say, make I help one person. The person never stand. It don't they had 2 people join. Don't they had 3 people join. Don't they had a pastor join. This one, they bust my head. Say, oh, you they had, that means that you be winch. I mean, you can't remember that time. You can't remember. Wait first. So, I mean, who born you? Waiting me and you get. Why will you be now want to bring problem into my life? I meet you fairly. I come to bring peace and happiness to you. I not bring any of my family problem to the relationship. I have not one day told you that my mom is sick, my brother is sick, my brother needs this. I have never one day told you. Why will you be the first one to be not telling me about your family problems and expecting me to come and be supporting your family problems? Wait till I do you. Now me cause the problem. Am I the one that caused the problem in the first place? What kind of problem is this? So I cannot just have a private, decent time with a peaceful woman again. When you say problem not go come for you, this one they vex me. I will just cut instantly. Once you go back, you try that nonsense with me. Immediately you close the door. You need to come back. You don't come back. I don't do that. As a spiritual person, you should not tolerate that. When you come in to meet somebody, think of how to bring value and peace. Not bring your family problem, go meet person. It is not good. You won't kill them. Waiting. A lot of women do this rubbish all the time. If you know that you have too much family problem, then don't date anybody. Don't date. Take your time out to be solving your family problem. Don't bring it into your relationship or crying out loud. Make una dey get sense. When a man marries, the first thing a man wants in his home is peace, rest of mind. After they close from work, wherever they go, they want a place that they can lie down peacefully with a beautiful woman on their chest, that we let them forget all their problems. Then they go come as they go meet one person, they say and this and that and that. Not be even problem inside the house, like child is sick or we need to buy this inside the house. Problem from another place. Now, witchcraft be that? Which kind of nonsense be that? A lot of Nigerian people do this kind of rubbish. Then now, when you start doing the man like that, the man will be afraid of coming home. He go start hanging in beer parlor and drinking and countless beer and watching football with some other wayward people and looking at the TV screen stupidly. Before you know, you start noticing other girls that will not carry family problem to him. Then we start going out and doing things. Then you will say the man is cheating. But now you start him because you not give him peace. You need to the reason. It's time for you, Nigerian women, African women, make una the reason. I cannot call myself say if somebody do that to you, will you like it? You don't meet person, never reach 3 times, now don't they ask for money, our house rent for home. So if you don't meet this person before, are you not still going to pay your house rent for your mother? Una not go see pay house rent, una not go see settle the problem for that side before. Una define office. You go turn your husband or your boyfriend into office. Some even worse, they go say, you can't build house for their parents. Are you mad? I don't build house for my parents. I don't even build house for myself. Say because I won't marry. That's why many women in Africa, especially in Nigeria, many of you will not see husband marry. Not because una behavior and una thinking, it not makes sense. It chase a lot of men. This is the reason why many men run to go and marry women in Asia. I've been in Asia for many years. Many of them don't have this kind of problem. Only that wig, one that they buy for my head, safe. That nonsense, that waste of money. Person never shop. They say make you go spend 50,000, 80,000 on another woman's hair where you have your natural hair. Not be say you don't hold. Not be say you get gray hair. Not be say you get bad heads. Because you won't look like a European woman. And make I just date you. I'd rather date a European woman because she's original. Now you are inferior. By you doing that, you have made yourself second-class woman. So you don't want me to date you with a fake European hair. I'd rather date original European woman with the real hair. Because you have made yourself second-class citizen to her. By rights. By trying to copy her. Many things now they do, now they try. We need to talk this matter. While I am, if I bicycle, you not get break. I need to talk this thing. I don't come back again. I don't see the same rubbish one that they do. I don't see the same mistakes one that they do. The next year, I go do all this one. I go say carry Bible, so now they go church. Which kind of church now they go? After all this many nonsense one I don't do. When I go, what do they go do? Not be more nonsense when they go do for them. Nonsense begat nonsense. The next thing I go say people they oppress you now. People need to consider now. People need to value. Before people will value you, value yourself. Value yourself first. Before people will value you. If you want to be treated as an asset, become an asset. Don't become a liability. Many of you are liabilities. I don't know who they give now this kind of orientation that it's okay. That it's okay to be like this. But I am believing that you get this kind of orientation from your religion, from that stupid person you are calling pastor and mama. Now then they poison you now with this kind of orientation, that way they destroy our relationships. It is not okay to be stupid. It is not okay not to know your history. It is not okay to be a liability. It is not okay to be worthless. It is not okay to have no value. It is not okay to attach your life personality to hair attachment and cap wig. That with that cap wig, you cannot be beautiful. It is not okay. They born you with cap wig. They born you with attachments. They born you with weave on. Waiting they worry you. When you go take get sense, Mrs. Mumu. Many of you don't finish una boyfriend and husband salary for wig. Pikin never shop. They carry a wig of 80,000. What did that one do for you? You get husband. Not be want to the fuck for outside. Make we talk and the next you go say they go shush. We know what you they do. Una need to change. Okay? Una need to change you. This not be time to the treat una with kiss globe. Una want people to treat una with respect. Make una show the respect. Respect una self first. Because respect is reciprocal. Try to get a job. For those of una wasted day university, you know the way Nigeria is. If you graduate, our degree is worthless, there's no job. You will graduate from university, then you go and meet an illiterate to teach you hand work to start doing. So better get hand work or learn how to do computer programming, go into digital science, data science. It will help you, graphic design, learn how to do something productive. Too many of you are now into baking. We don't get too many bakers from Nigeria now. We have too many tailors. We have too many shoemakers now. We have too many party planners. Make una diversify. Those ones that are selling things online, selling clothes, selling designer, selling okrika as designer. I thank you people. Now don't they come up small. But we now have too many of those ones. Those ones that are doing nails, that are fixing wigs. Una don't too many. Una don't too many, sister. Make some of una try to enter other field. Make some of una try to enter computer work, enter programming, enter analysis, or enter digital media. Start to do a proco. For those of una una market they feel close. More diversify. We don't get too many people with a big cake now. You see many profile they bake. I know na format now. I dey sell clothes, I dey sell shoe. Now the same thing. Now those ones easy, but una don't too many for that line. More na they spread on a line now. It go better for all of us. As small. Okay? As they break Ogoro, they strong. So now this matter I get to talk. I hope that one or two people go get one or two things from this matter. I am not here to castigate women, but let's call a spade a spade. Many of our girls, they need to try. And they suffer pass. This religion wanna carry for our head, so wanna say no one drop. Now part of a major problem. That's why they suffer today. Then now we don't get problem of drug addiction. So many women out of frustration, young girls, they are not taking drugs in Nigeria. I don't know where this they come from. So if you see these women that are also drug addicts, please run away from them. Okay? Many of them, they're not getting where they go. I don't understand why women will not be smoking and taking drugs more than men. I don't understand where this is coming from, but it's a problem now in Nigeria. So the best way to solve a problem, try to avoid that. No? So this is what I have to say today about these demonic women. If you find all these women that have this character that I have listed here, just know that they are demonic women. They are not good for a spiritual person. Do not manage them. Do not accept them. Do not tolerate them. They will destroy you. They will destroy your spiritual life. They will empty you. At the end of the day, they will still blame you. They will still call you poor man. So don't just start the relationship. These family issues that you're trying to please other people's family, it doesn't end well for anybody. So not just start them. Don't just start carrying somebody else's family's problem. You need the hands. You need the hand well for anybody. Not start them. Okay? I did somebody to get peace of mind, not to go into problem. So not just start them. I need to give other people my problem. I don't expect other people to transfer their problem to me through dating. Okay? And I don't plan to say I'll come marry one woman one day. Won't come to carry my pikin go church. Say the only thing where she get to offer na religion. It not go ever happen. It go better make I not marry. Okay? Nothing will happen to me. I not go die. So many men, they're not marry, they're not die. Marriage not be big deal. Okay? Not be achievements. I just something way people they do. So you people should not take relationship by fire. It's not by force. Enjoy your life, flex your life, avoid this kind of evil people, and you will be fine. So this is what I have for you today. Questions and comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button so you'll be the first to get my videos as soon as I release them. Then if you want to read my book on quantum physics and African spirituality, the book is here waiting for you. If you want to learn African spirituality, my website is here, River of Knowledge. Here you're going to learn a lot of things about African spirituality. I teach common sense spirituality, Korokoro spirituality. I will tell you how the thing be. I will not waste your time. I will not micromanage your spirituality. I will not beat about the bush. Within 6 months, you become a master of these things. You're going to advance faster than those traditionalists who say that they arrange table, where they done the practice for 40 years. They just fool themselves. Pack superstition full head. You will pass their level. So join my program. It's not expensive. You'll learn many things. Next time I'll be talking about men that are also not trying to make it up like that they blast only women. But now women don't serious pass. I have studied the situation. I have seen that women problem is serious than men in this kind of relationship. I see a lot of men. I will talk about men only, but women nowadays for Nigeria, they need to try. They need to try. I'm not gonna lie for them. They need to try. Una need to try. Okay, you can do better. So I hope that it is well with all of us. So apart from that, I wish you guys a wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.